Hello there, and welcome back for another video on the 3018 CNC little router and laser. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to do some cutting tests with it, just simple cutting. So I'm going to be cutting a little pocket and possibly a little square outline as well. So in this first test, I have set the feed rate at 19mm or 3/4 of an inch per second. Now I'm thinking it might be able to handle that, and the depth of cut is 1/2 millimeter. Okay, so 0.5 millimeter, which is, so it's 1/50th of an inch. Okay, very small. So I'm thinking it should be able to handle that, and of course we will increase things as soon as we know what the little router is going to make of it. So here we go. So I'm just going to open up my account now in Inventors Easel, and we'll draw some shapes that we can cut out. Okay, first thing to do is to set up our workpiece. So we just go onto here. Let me see. Well, the area that I am actually wanting to work is 50mm by 50mm. Ooh. Let's try bamboo, that looks nice. 10mm, actually that's about right. That's about the right thickness there, 3/4 of an inch. Sorry, 1/2 an inch, that's about the right thickness there. So, there we go, that looks a nice piece of wood, actually. Now, here, we need to zoom in, so let's just move this across and zoom into that. So we want to draw a shape, and we want a circle. I want to position that into the center of there, and we want to make it smaller. In actual fact, I want this 20mm, so we can actually use the squares here. You know, we don't want to be absolutely, oh well, actually we can get it precise. That is actually exactly 20mm. And we want it in the center there, so whatever you do here, it is represented over here. 5mm? 5mm enough? Maybe 6mm. Oh, 5mm will be fine, I think. I'm not going too deep, I don't think. Go exactly here, 5mm. I'm going to do two drawings. This one first, but I want to do two separate cuts. So we're going to leave this one at that, and we'll choose a tool, 1/8 inch bit. That's actually right. 1/8 inch. Here we go. That's the one we want. Upcut. And it is an upcut. So that's fine. No, we don't want a detailing bit. Cut settings. Oh, this is millimeters per minute, so I'm actually going to have to get my calculator out here. I'm going to go manual. I'm going to set this at 0.5. I'll override that. I'm thinking of taking that to 900. I'm going to take this to 800, possibly, and 250 maybe. And we'll see how it goes with that, I think. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Go to advanced. It looks about right. Okay, let's just generate the G code and see how we go. Let's export the G code. Roughing G code. We don't want that one. We just want the roughing G code. And it's downloading it here. And I'm going to see where it's been put. Okay, here it is. That one, so I'm going to copy that. Okay, so I've swapped computers now. This is now the laptop which is running the little 3080. So I'm now going to put that bit of G code into Gerbil or candle control, whatever you want to call it. So we're going to go to open, and there it is there. Boom. And it's in. Okay, so now we're going to set up the 0, 0. So I'm just going to move cameras around a little bit, and you can see what's going on. So what I'm going to do now is scroll this up, and we're going to move the this way a little, just roughly one-sided. Okay, we're going to slow this up now to 50. I don't know how slow that's going to be. Oh, nice and slow. And I'm going to take that . Right on the edge there. Yeah, I'm going to be happy with that there. So I'm just going to take it down a little bit and get the 0. Now, to get the 0, let's slow it up a little bit more. I don't know whether my head's in the way there. I'm not sure where I'm going to put the, I'll probably put it over here somewhere, the second camera. I'll try and keep my head out of the way, so let's go down even slower, quieter. And we just want that cutter just mark that wood. Oh. Not quite. Nearly there. I could get the paper and do the paper trick, but a little bit more. Oh, I think that's marking it. That's okay. All right, so let's zero that. Now to the X and Y zero is here. So that's now zeroed, X and Y. And this is the Z zero. I don't think I showed that on the last video. I've got a little light aircraft going overhead. Okay, so I'm going to set this now back at 500. I'm going to raise it up. Now I'm pretty sure this should go to, I'm going to set this on maximum anyway. It should start up itself and do it. I'm not sure. It should do. So what I'm going to do now is press send, and everything should be go right. Of course, you can either press pause or abort to stop. So here we go, 3, 2, 1, and I am truly amazed at the quality of that hole, or that pocket rather. It did that without even really thinking about it. This is Tasmanian pine, so it's a nice soft wood, but look how nice and clean that is. I have a new respect for this little machine, I can tell you. I wasn't expecting it to do such a clean hole. Now, if you watched the video before this one, it was only a very short one, because I discovered that I didn't actually have a 1/8 of an inch end mill or slot drill, because I'd broken one months ago. Because it's something it's a size I don't normally use now. So I had to get a broken one and make it into an end mill. And indeed, I showed you at the same time how to take an 1/8 of an inch drill, a brand new one, and cut both ends of it off and just use like the middle part of it and convert it to an end mill. And it was the drill that I converted that actually just cut that. Of course, that's, you know, it's very stubby, very short. You can't do it with a long length. And it gets you into trouble, and this proves it to you as well. So, you know, if you buy one of these machines and you don't have a set of end mills, go on and have a look at the video preceding this one, and that will show you how to do it, or how I do it. Of course, the larger the end mill that you sort of want to make out of a drill, the better. But of course, this little ER11 collet will only take 1/8 of an inch. You can buy other collet sizes up to, I believe, I think you probably take 1/4 of an inch or maybe a little bit more. I've actually ordered a set, but I've only got what this came with, which is 1/8 of an inch at the moment. Well, do you know, I have a new respect now for this little router. It's quite amazed me, actually. You know, you look on the internet at different people using these, and what you see is, dare I say, total rubbish, the way it's cut. But this is, I dare say that the big router probably couldn't cut better than that. I just think there's a sizing problem, because I made that, I'm pretty sure I made that 20 millimeters, but it is only like 16.5 millimeters. So whether I didn't measure it properly because I was only doing it by eye on there, or there is a problem with the steps per, as in you know, how many steps the little stepper motors take to do one revolution and what have you. That is something that we can do, is actually you know, sort of tune it right in to get, you know, the exact measurement. Not a difficult thing to do, and I'll show you how to do it. I've never done it with the Gerbil program, but you know, we will. But for now, I'm really amazed. So I'm going to cut now a slot, a square slot around that. And we're going to see what it does. Okay, I hope you guys don't mind these videos being slightly longer than what I normally do. And the last one, the one before the last, was an hour, I think. But, you know, I'm learning this as well. So what I'm going to do is I am going to cut that, and I'm going to go into here again, choose a square, bring it down to here. Now we're going to do two jobs here. We're going to find out smaller, smaller, okay. Now outside. That's what we want to do. We want to cut the outside. It's actually a very weird way of working this. Now, how do I know the exact measurement here? Right to there. That's on the line. Cut outside shape path. Oh, okay. All right. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to go three millimeters, I think. Three millimeters. This square shape, we've got a shape, we should be able to get it exactly 45, 45, 45, 0. And we want this in the middle, so 0 and 0. Why is that going like that? I don't know. I'm going to have to move it over a bit, aren't I? I'm going to have to move this over. I'll move it over 3. I'm not going to move it over more than that. I don't know why that happened, but 3. Enter, maybe? Oh, there we go. Well, you know, I'll bring this down to 2. Enter. Yeah, I'm happy with that, I think. And 2 for this one. Like I say, I'm learning how to use this program as well as you guys. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with that. So I'm going to have a very, very narrow edge, I believe. So, sorry, I've got 2 mice here, if I can call them mouses, and of course one's for the laptop and one's for this large mainframe computer, and I keep on picking up the wrong one. Okay, here we go. Happy with that. Using the same one, which is that one. Yeah, we're using that one. It's an upcut. Cut settings. I'm really happy with those settings. That was okay. That was really good. It did well. I don't see any point in changing them. Okay, machine. Oh, hang on. Machine. Automatic. Advanced. Generate G. Do we want to? Yeah, just generate the G codes, I think. Export G code. I have to find out how to title this as well. So go down there, we'll have a look where it is, showing folder. And what I do is that it? Yeah. And copy that one, drop it down, get rid of that, and now I've got to put that on my stick into this computer, And what I'm going to do with that one is put it in there. Oh, hang on. First of all, rename it. Rename. This was 20mm. Cut test 1. I'm happy with that. So now I'm going to paste this one and rename it. As oh, I know. Looks like cut 2. Test 2. There we go. And now put that into my computer. What I'll do is I'll just change sources now, which is this one, which is changing computers. Okay. This is what I was saying. I was getting confused with the mouse. File. Open. It'd be handy if I put it in. Here we go. Outside. Double click, there it is. So here we go. Send. Whoa, stop. Abort. See, now I didn't do the 0, 0, and I don't know why it's going all the way over there. Let's redo that again. Used to my other one, I think. Okay, so we will 0 and 0, and let's take it up a bit. Okay, so let's send and see what happens. This should be interesting. Let's have a little look here at the accuracy. We're looking for 45 and we got 42 and a half, just over. Yeah, 42 and a half, just over. So there's a little bit of an accuracy issue, which you know, is okay. But look at the cut. I don't mind telling you, I'm pretty gobsmacked about that. I was not expecting that to be so nice a cut. I really do not think that the larger machine, that my 6012, could actually cut any cleaner than that. Obviously, there is an accuracy issue that we can fix. You can't get much better than that. So that just goes to prove that, you know, these little 3018s can be quite capable. You know, I really was not expecting that. I am absolutely surprised of the outcome of that first cut. So that just goes to show that when I, you know, on the video where I sort of got this thing running for the first go, and we did some lettering, I believe it could do lettering an awful lot better. So we will revisit that as well. But that's pine. You know, that's a very soft wood. Oak, or, you know, sort of, you know, a hard ply, probably going to be a different story. But, you know, operating in pine, it's not bad at all. I am surprised, actually. But of course, you know, you're limited with the cutters. Now, what I intend to do for this coming weekend is I'm going to give this a 3D cutting job, just a simple one, a smiley face or something. Nothing too dramatic, and in pine again, and see how it does. Now, I'm not sure whether Easel will handle the 3D drawing codes, because I'll draw it up in Carveco Maker. Now, although I'm using free programs here, and I will find you a half reasonable free 3D CAD program as well. Might be able to tell you by the next video, but if you are looking for you know, a CAD-CAM program that you want to purchase that is, you know, half reasonable in price for hobbyists, you know, sort of you can. I am associated with Carveco, and below this video and at the end of this video, I will put my Carveco discount code that you can use, which you get 5% off whatever product you decide on. But you know, it's entirely up to you. You can also go to Vectrix. Vectrix have about 5 or 6 programs, I think. They have 2D cut, 3D cut, and so on. So you know, it's really up to you. But like I say, I will find you a free program as well, because you know, I'm trying to I'm trying to cater for the, you know, the first run of the ladder here. This is what I would regard as the first run of the ladder. I have actually had a few comments sent to me about the Bakelite plastic ones. People don't seem to be very happy with them at all. So, aluminium frame I would stick to. And don't forget, there's no need to pay $500 for it either. Okay? Okay, so look, we'll call this an end to this one, because I think this is going to be long enough. And the next video, we're going to do some 3D carving with this little 38E. So thank you for joining me. Oh, don't forget, please subscribe to the channel, that helps. Press like, that also helps. And if you would like to support this channel and keep it going along, you could also visit my Patron channel. I do see in the comments section too that people are saying, oh, he's got all these machines, and why is he asking for patrons? Because he can produce with these. Well, unfortunately, I'm retired now through ill health, and I make these videos when I can, because I got quite a few things going on, but you know, I'm sort of okay, and we'll keep going. So yes, to keep going with making these videos, you know, is a big help with Patron. So anyway, bye for now until next time.